So you make new file, new file, okay, and then name it the GUI 3. We're gonna have GUI 3 up to GUI 4. After that, we will continue next week with the how we handle the how we handle the button when we click on that, and the other things, yeah, when we type, how to get the capture of the text box. Okay, so always print first lah, hello, something like this, yeah, and after that you can run and make sure that we have the result accordingly. So after that, used to put the header, so project, the date, and also the developer, yeah, Ivan Sirega, like this. Import the TK inter as TK, and then from TK inter you import the can be this variable, and then from this TK inter, okay, you import message box. Okay, and then this is root TK TK, this, okay, so this is the root. Then the title, okay, you put the title as the say UI version 3, okay, and then you specify the dimension geometry as the width, let's say 350 times the 200. Make resizable as the both, which one that can be resized, which is the height or the width. So make it true like this. Okay, and finally you put the root, you call that as the main loop. Okay, this, and then continue. Okay, good. Now you can execute the code. Let's see what is the result of all of this instruction. So you have this, okay, and you can resize both. You can resize here, you can resize here, because this is true and true. If you have this as a false and false, it's gonna be I'm not sure, maybe the width, yeah, the width cannot be resized. Okay, the height can, but the width cannot. We define something like show info. This is the subroutine. Okay, we pass first because we don't have kind of information or instruction for that. Okay, and we can also save here as the show error, and then we do pass, no information yet, and then we can copy show info error warning, okay, and then can show question, okay, all pass. Later on we will specify, we will write the code there, no question here, but ask the question, and as when the for OK and cancel option, okay, and then subroutine for the yes and no, okay, can more subroutine. This also as we want to retry like this, yes, retry, and then or cancel. Okay, and another one is as can be yes, no, or cancel. So some combination button yes, button no, or button cancel. Can be 3 buttons there. We can also put here the dev questions, but still pass. So let's say we have the label 1. Yeah, don't forget this is from the TTK, okay, the label, and then you put here the root, okay, comma, and then notice the text, okay, and also you can put the font size. Font size should be like this, okay. I think this complete lah. Yeah, font together with the size, together with the type and the font face, yeah. And then you can put the label into the grid. Okay. Now for the text here, some message some message box. Okay. And in the font, you can specify which is the Arial can, and then the size is the font size, font description 12, and then the type can be bold. Configuration. Okay, try. Okay, and then after you specify the label, don't forget to put the label into the interface by calling the grid. Yeah, you remember, yeah? Calling the grid. And in the grid, you have the parameter row and column. So you have to determine the row and the column. Yeah. So row and column. Let's say you put in the row 1, column 0. Okay. And okay, sticky here with the TK window, TKW here. We need the button. Now here we need the button. Make the button, okay, btn for the button. Also from the TTK button. Okay, and the parameter also root and text should be the same. Okay, this but the text you put the change become show info. So because we need the event handler, so comment should be you call from the show info this scan. Don't forget again to put the button 1 into the grid. Okay, and don't forget the position. We just copy this and put it here. Yeah. So to prevent the overlap between row 1, row 0 here, row 1, column 0 here. So you have this a column 1, row 1, column 1. Okay, so that's all. Just the code. After this, we run and see what happened. So this is the result that we have the show message together with the show info next to the show message. And then when you click show info, nothing happened since we don't have yet the instruction under the show info. Okay. This. Okay. So the message box, you can show info. Yeah. And then you can put the title. Okay. And then the message. Title and the message. Title is the caption above and message is the content. Okay. So title, this is a show info. And to the message, this is the information to all users. Okay, maybe this, yeah. So you can adjust one moment. You can adjust like this. So anytime you press the button, it calls the show info. And anytime it's calls the info, the subroutine info, this part will be executed, which is the message box will come. The show info is the title of the message box, the dialog box, and then this is the content. This is the information to all user. Okay, so adjust your code, and then you can run again. The result such mine here. Okay, so this is the result. This is show info. So the show info this is the dialog box. This is information to all users. So the same with this. Yeah, this is the information. It goes here, and this is your info. It goes here as the title. If you have finished, you can copy this. Okay, put it below. It will show error. This is you can put the error as the title. Okay, and then unexpected error was occurred. Okay, check the details again. Yeah, maybe like this lah. Yeah, you can use this. And then you can try, okay? Try, of course, you have to change from show info from this button become show error. Okay, you can add another button. Yeah, you are free to make the event handler. Sorry, the button, or you can just change this become show error, up to you. Yeah, you can copy. Yeah, for simply, you can copy this. Put it there here, show error. Okay, and then show error. Only that. Once again, I run, and then I have this. Oh, but where's the show? Oh, yeah. This should be button 2. Okay, we run that again. Okay, we have this. Oh, this should be different lah. Cannot be overlap, yeah. This is column 1. That one is column 1. This row 1, column 1 is cannot be overlap. So just this, maybe you make the this is the column. Yeah, maybe you better you make this 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 and then 1 1. Yeah. So you can run. Check the code now. This is show info. This is the information to all user. This is the show error. Unexpected was occur. Check the details again. Now, the thing that we want to demonstrate is actually we can call the message dialog box. We can call, yeah. But now we are doing the trigger the message box by pressing the button. Okay. Later on, not pressing the button, but automatically, maybe when let's say something error, then call that message lah. Error, I mean that data not available, or you do the division by 0, also this also error, yeah. So this not manually called, but will be based on the result of the process, yeah. Okay, that's it. Okay. So for this, okay, cancel the message box here will use the property which is the okay as yes no can, or the as okay cancel, as yes no cancel can, or as okay cancel lah. Now because this is okay and cancel, so that's why we call the property okay cancel. Okay, don't forget this is standard, that the title, and after the title we have the message. Yeah, This is the official parameter. So, are you sure something like this? Are you sure? Okay. Like this is the title. So message can be more detailed. Is the what this thing supposed to do? The message can be: do you want to install? Yeah. Do you want to continue install the apps? Yeah. Maybe like this. Do you want to continue install the apps? This one title confirm installation, confirm confirm install. Maybe like this. Yeah. So for the OK cancel, yeah, you provide the another button di bawah, bisa buat satu button baru ya. Yang ini button 3 misalkan, atau button 4 atau button 5. Yang button 3 misalkan buat dia row-nya, misalkan ini kolomnya kolom 2, boleh ya. Ini not show error, misalkan mau confirm version, dan ini adalah tadi apa namanya, bukan show error nama ininya, OS OK cancel. Ini yang nama subroutinnya kan, itulah dipanggil di sini. Ya, coba di adjust lagi, lalu dicoba run, dan kita tuntas dulu yang UI 3. Satu lagi kita masih punya. Kita takut kehabisan waktu. Okay. So when we run confirmation, like this lah. So there will be two button, OK and cancel, because just now we use the as OK and cancel. OK and cancel. So that's why OK and cancel there. Yeah. Okay. So let's make a new file, UI4. Okay, and then print. You can print check and just make sure that your file is working well. So we have the check here. So it is indicate that our environment is ready. Okay. Okay, you can follow. This is a bit quick. So from the previous one, you just copy these things lah. Yeah. Header, import, and the root. Yeah, put it there. Okay. And then finally, don't forget you call the root main loop. Okay, so that's it. And you can make sure that running this will giving us the interface. Okay. Yeah, adjust this a bit because this is like mistakenly was cut resizable through and through. Okay. Okay, continue with the dev. Let's say we have the dev, click OK. And then we have the dev here with the click dev here, a click OK, and then we can do the click reset. Reset. Okay. Pass. Okay. And then okay, so itu dulu, silakan di adjust dulu sebentar. Okay, and we put variables here as the name. Name. Okay, which is taken from the input. Okay, so input, and then we make sure that it is a string. Okay, and then name, let's say the class or grade. Okay. And this is also the string var. And also, let's say we have the gender. This is kind of like information about the person, but the gender it's better not a string, but should be the integer. Okay, int because 0 and 1, 0 and 1, like that. Okay, you just the code, and then continue with the layout. Okay, for the layout here, you make a label 1 as the label. Okay, don't forget parameter again here is the root, comma, the text, and okay, should be like this. TKT, what happened here? Not TKT, TTK. Okay, so here should be the name or student's name, full name, something like this. Okay, and then finally you put that into the grid. Okay. Let's say in the row 0 and in the with the column also 0. Okay, so that's all. You can pre-finish, you can run and see what is the result. Okay, we also will run this. And we have this, okay, as the full name. But normally next to the full name, there is a box to entry. Okay, full name, there should be a box here or box down there. Okay, so we can write inside with the value. So we have the label. Now we provide next to the label as the entry one. Okay, we use the TK name is entry. Yeah, so TK entry. Nah, so this is to capture the input from the user. Don't forget you have to put here and what is the variable name. So this is the text variable. Okay. And then maybe name lah is the variable. So anytime you call this component and you type, let's say Indonesia, so text variable will be Indonesia. Or you type Johnny, then the text variable is the variable name is the with the value Johnny. Okay. Then you put the entry 1 into the grid. Don't forget here you specify the row or which row. So say we have the row 1 but column or row 0 but column 1. Okay. And then if you want to automatically your cursor get into this component, you set the focus on that component. Okay, so that's it. You can run the code. When you run the code, okay, so name will be next to the full name. So you can see that Anita Uni. There it is, yeah. So you can type the name and this name, this value will be captured, Anita will be captured by a variable name. So later on you can take, you can call the name and then you can print. So it should be like, you can put calculator 1 plus 2, with the box 1 plus 2, and then you press process, the value will be 3. can be like that. Yeah. So this is N3. N3 is for the component text box. Okay. Okay, good. Now we continue with the let's say we have the label 2. Okay. So you copy this. Yeah. Put it down there, representing the label 2. Okay. This is for the label 2. Yeah. So say the class, this will be the grade, and then label 2 you put in the position row 1. Okay, so this is the second line, yeah. Row 1, label 2, and then yeah, normally you do this the sticky, sorry. So sticky, this yeah. You put this also in the grid. Okay, and then you call the entry again lah. Or maybe sorry, this is the grade, yeah. So the grade can be grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, yeah. So whether you put the you can put the combo box or drop down, yeah, as the option. Let's say we put the pilihan here. Yeah, so this is the combo box. Yeah, we call it combo box. Nah, so combo box is kind of drop down between the options there, root, and then also the text variable. Yeah, text variable is the grade. Okay, and then you can specify the width is 3, so you have to limit how not how long, but the display portion. Yeah, how big is the display? The width is 3, and then the state can be read only here, so you cannot change because sometimes the combo box can be changed the value, yeah, but in here it's just read only, so cannot be changed. Okay, so this pilihan you put into the grid. Okay, and the grid you row as the one, and then the column value 1. Yeah, you can put it the row 1, column 1, and the sticky again. Yeah, put it there. Okay, but this is not enough since you have to put the value because combo box is drop down, yeah, something like this. So you click, when you click, the value will be option display to you as option A down there. Now this is the drop down, so that's why we should specify the option here as the pilihan, which is the pilihan, and then the value. So the value is, let's say because this one is the pilihan lah ya. So pilihan, okay lah. For short, make 7, 8, 9, and like this. Okay, can. Okay, and then as the default, you can put pilihan current with the index value, index number 3. Okay. Uh, so let's see what the result is. Yeah, we run, and then we have this. So this is the grade. 7, 8, 9, 10, or grade 12. Yeah. So this is what we call the combo box. Okay. Okay. Hopefully you have the same result. So we have the label 3. You copy this. Yeah. And then put it down there. In the labelnya label 3. Okay. And we are going to make the gender. Oke. So, gender yang mau kita buat di sini adalah berada dia di row 2 karena di bawahnya lagi, tapi mepet ke kiri, so kolomnya kolom 1. Oke. Dan opsinya itu adalah biasanya dia klik pria atau wanita kiri kanan. Itu namanya radio button. Ya, so kita buat namanya RB di sini, radio button. Nah, RB ini kita buat pakai radio button. The titik itu akan mempopulat radio button, dan semua komponen. So, you pilih radio button. Root juga di sini. Ya, ada root. Lalu you can put the text. Ya, the text is pria. Oke. And you put the value. Nah, ini value-nya adalah misalkan kalau mau bikin pria 1, oke. Nanti wanita bikinnya 2. Oke. So, radio button ini masukkan lagi ke dalam grid. Itu patternnya seperti itu. So, gridnya itu kamu harus tetapkan dia di row dan kolom berapa. Oke. So, grid in the row 2 and then column 1. Jadi dia nanti agak lebih ke kanan karena kolomnya kolom 1. Ya, tapi row-nya row yang sama dengan si label gender tadi. Oke, so itu dia. However, we still have another one which is wanita. Ya, so you copy this, put it below, then you have the radio button 2. This is to represent the pria atau wanita. Nah, wanita ini dia lebih kanan lagi, so that's why kolomnya dibuat adalah kolom 2. Oke. Atau mungkin row-nya kah ya, diatur nanti lah ya. Setahu saya sih mestinya dia sih ada di kolom 2 dia. So dia lebih di kolomnya yang lebih ke kanan tapi di baris yang sama. Kalau nggak cukup mungkin row-nya kolomnya mungkin ke kolom 3. Oke. So that's it ya. Kita sudah punya komponen-komponen yang kita mau pakai. However, all of the component will be captured. Di sini value-nya adalah 2. Sorry ya. Just this value is 2. Oke. Value-nya 2. Oke. Value-nya 2. Root text value 2. Oke. This is the pria wanita ya. Value 1, value 2. Nanti dia akan masuk ke dalam gender yang kita buat di atas ini. Sorry, saya scroll dulu. Name ke name, grade ke grade, gender ke gender. So that's why dia pakai integer di sini. Karena value-nya adalah 1 dengan 2. Oke, so itu dulu. Yeah, you can run. So when you run, you have like this. Actually, you have to adjust ya. Nah, so you have the pria, wanita. This is radio button. Okay. Value 1 and value 2. Oke, so nama Agnes, grade 10, dia pria. So should be like this. Ya, dari situ penjelasan saya. Ya, komponen nggak semua kita bahas, tapi nanti kita akan mengerjakan project yang lebih banyak komponennya ya. So next week kita akan lanjutkan dengan komponen yang lebih banyak, tapi dengan konteks project. Kalau ini kan kita masih pengenalan user interface. Next week kita akan buat dalam bentuk project.